YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. Tonight is the happy hour. We get the free yes/no. We also have the $5 taco box. There's a lot of other readings that you can get as well, so check the description. You can get the $6 taco box, which includes the 3 questions that the $5 taco box has. You can also get a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future. You can also get the 1111 love reading, the $15 triple X love reading, the $20 past, present, or future. You can also get the $30 general reading, which is the international standard. So pick your poison, like, subscribe, get your free yes or no question. Hey, how are you today? Why don't you go ahead and read the description and check out the pinned comment. Hi, Silvana. How are you today? English, please. My Portuguese is terrible. At least now it is. I think all I can say now, I think all I can remember to say now is "Oh momento obrigado." That's about it. My Portuguese is terrible. I need to brush up on it, really. But I don't have anyone to speak Portuguese with anymore, so my bass player for a long time was Portuguese. If you guys would like to check out my music, go over to my playlists, and you should see a Stormy Blue playlist with all my music. There's originals, there's covers. I hope you find something you like. don't know why the links aren't working anymore in the lives. It's a bit strange. Oh, well, it looks like it is working. Okay. If you'd like to get a free yes or no question, please like and subscribe. Hey Neon, how are you? Welcome to the Chammy. Hey Alex, how are you, dear? I went out looking for a Malmsey wine today, but I still cannot find it. So the girl recommended this Roscato, but it was like a $16 bottle of wine. But you know what? Lambrusco from Rianiti is way better. It's a little bit too sweet, in my opinion. My one is a Malmsey wine. Why can't I find one? It's good that you're doing good. Happy for you. What's your question, darling? What's going on? How have you been? Thanks so much for buying Travis a salad. I appreciate it. It doesn't let me like it. It doesn't let me like your donation. Why? Maybe it'll let me do it from the mobile app. On my phone. Okay, there. Let me do. So I woke up with this horrible bruise on my arm. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe the ghosts are trying to drag me around in my sleep. Am I here? Are you here? You sent the question, but it's not coming up in chat. Hey, Dorella, welcome to the haunted house. Thanks so much for stopping by. Why can I not see your question? This is so strange. What the hell? Okay, let me see if it's on the other mobile app. Good, Jarella. Hey, Alex Lemoyne, could you please not talk to me like that? I appreciate it. I'm gonna hide your comment. I'm not your wife, not your husband, not your girlfriend, not your lover. I never will be. Despite you can have me and do all that you want, you can't have me. You can't talk to me like that, so please don't talk to me like that. I do appreciate your comment and I'm very flattered, but I do not like to be talked to like that by strangers. Thank you. It's okay, Alex. I forgive you. I know maybe some other girls might be comfortable with that kind of talk, but I'm just not. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I'm fantastic. Thanks for understanding. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Dorella, I'm great. I'm waiting for Alex. Alex paid for a reading. The Alex Colindres. Am I saying your name correct? While I'm waiting for Alex Colindres to address their question, Spirit, what does Dorella need to know? I'm calling for Dorella's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Does this person, Frank, have a friend over right now, or a person over? You know what their question is, Spirit. What does Dorella need to know about that? You sent it twice? What the hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? You sent it twice. Okay. Spirit, what does Dorella need to know about her person? Okay, so Spirit is saying, yeah, it's quite possible that this person has somebody over. The Lover's card is a yes. But just because it's a Lover's card doesn't mean it's all a bed of roses either, Dorella. The Lover's card can be a very dark and negative card. And whatever is going on between these two people that this person has over, there's a mountain of bullshit between them that they can't seem to get over. I'm not so sure it's going to end the way Frank would like it to end tonight. So keep me updated. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your like, your subscription, your comment, your question in the chat. I really do appreciate it. You sent it twice. Hey, ¿cómo estás, Dave? My Spanglish is terrible. Just letting you know. Hey, Justine, yes, you may ask a question. Please don't ask me when. Please don't ask me how. This is not Matt and Stormy's DNA test. Don't ask me if you're pregnant. Don't ask me health questions. Don't ask me when you're going to die. Please don't ask me end-of-time questions, and no cheating questions. Okay? I can help you with love, life, finances, family protection, twin flames, soulmates. So choose which question you want wisely. It's one free yes or no question. If you want to get an additional yes or no question, it's only $1. Alex, I've got an idea. How about you type your question like this? Because you might be saying a letter or a number that is on the hidden bullshit list, okay? Yes, you can ask a yes or no. Please like and subscribe to get your readings. Please read the description. Please read the pinned comment. You're going to ask if he will reach out this month. If you believe he will, he will. If you expect it, he will. If you wait around for it, he won't. Justine, Spirit, what does Justine need to know? I'm calling forth Justine's most strongest and most trusted spirit guide. Will this David person, is that who you want to ask? Will they reach out? Or Spirit, will whoever Justine wants to reach out, will they reach out this month? What does Justine need to know about that? Spirit says yes. And the Empress. Okay. David will reach out. Just expect it. Don't be waiting around for it. Oh, you're Nash? It says Justine. Hi, Nash. How are you, dear? Are you my friend, Nash? Like, do I know you? I probably don't know you, because if you were my friend Nash, you'd say, hey, Stormy, it's Nash from Nashville. Will Mark reply my messages and accept a friend request? Because I feel so rejected at this point. So, I'm just letting you know that just because somebody doesn't accept your friend request or accept your messages or reply doesn't mean exactly that they're rejecting you, okay? Also, what this is letting you know, if somebody doesn't reply to the things that you said to them, comments, friend requests, whatever, they must be very poor at responses, okay? And that must be where they want to stay and who they want to be until they get to the end of them, okay? And no matter how good their life might seem, they will definitely pay for their poor responses at the end of the day. So I only do one for yes or no. You're asking me 3 questions, so let's just see if Mark will reply. Prob, what does Prob's most trusted and strongest spirit guides have to say about Mark? Will Mark reply? Will Mark reply, I'm sorry you're feeling rejected, but you can get out of that state of mind, you might be able to turn things around. Spirit, what do they need to know about Mark? Will Mark reply? Yes, he will reply. But you've got to get balance. You've got to work on that strict mental diet. You've got to turn your back on that rejection and show up for yourself with a breastplate of love. Okay, as within, so without. There's nothing outside of you to give it to you what you want, so give it to yourself. They've already contacted you. Everything's going to be fine. But please, do be thinking about what I said about poor responses. Wow, it's not showing up. God, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube? So weird. So do me a favor. Do you have an email address? Email me the question. The email is in the description at the bottom. You're welcome. Please have faith in your manifestations. It's ask, believe, receive. It's not ask, believe, try real hard, overthink, drive yourself crazy, receive, okay? I promise. The universe will bring you the right person. Did you put, when you put the donation in for Super Chat, did you put the question in that too and it just didn't go through? This is so strange. Yeah, just email it to me. That is so weird. That is so weird. So weird. That's very weird to me. I don't understand that. That's so strange. I wonder why. it's sent. Okay, I'm looking now. Give me 1 second. Okay, that is very strange that none of those words are even blocked on this channel, so it doesn't make really a lot of sense to me. I apologize. YouTube just did an update, so it's broken even more now. Spirit, I'm calling for Alex's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Alex need to know about the gifts and the strengths and anything that they need to know that they possess of quality and stuff like that? Margaret, I'm so glad that he called you, sweetheart. I knew that he would. How did it go? You're loving, kind, compassionate. You always try to choose from the perspective of love over hate. The Lovers can be a very magical card, but you definitely have a whole lot of love to give. You may even possess qualities to help people understand more deeply themselves in regards to self-love. You may also possess qualities and gifts that help others as well as yourself make the right choices for themselves through love. And the gifts that you have regarding that Lover's card, ouch, my knee, is that there is love all around you. To be quite honest, love is all around, is what that card is saying. Oh, hold on 1 second. You agree? Sorry about that, Alex. Somebody needed some help. Also, the Lover's card is also saying that one of your strengths is able to persevere over what might feel like hurdles in life, or feel like substantial mountains you might have to climb. You're very good at, if you don't feel you are very good at this, you will be. You'll have the strength to help people overcome what might feel like the climb. You know, it's really not about what happens at the top. It really is about that climb. I like and subscribe. Will TJ take my offer I made to him today in the month of July? Yeah, I can ask that in a minute. I'm just doing a paid reading for Alex, and the question wouldn't go through the chat. I don't know why. It's so weird. Spirit, what other gifts and strengths does Alex have as a quality that Alex needs to know about tonight? You're a magic man. Or woman, I don't know. I mean, what are you embodying? What energy are you feeling? Are you actually actively practicing your manifestations in a thoughtful and caring way? Not only for others, but for yourself. You know, what are the things that you find that are magical about you? Well, Spirit's saying in this card that you really do have the opportunity and the options with this Magician card being a gift of sight, a gift of seeing the people, a gift of seeing, you know, what is truly deeply inside of you. Meeting yourself deeper than maybe others is one of your strengths as well. And that Magician card. Some might see you as a trickster, but really what it is that you are articulate and aware. The Magician is also telling you that one of your gifts is there is magic all around you as well. And that magic comes from this loving, highly vibrational energy in the Lover's card. What is it that you possess as a gift and strength? Being highly vibrational in this Hierophant card. You know, even if you feel at this time that you have so much more wisdom to learn and share. Oh my God, it's starting to get cool outside. Nice cool breezes. You possess this quality of knowing and seeing the people. And you should definitely practice it. It might not be a comfortable journey seeing the people, because sometimes you see things that you don't want to see. But take them into accountability, because they will truly guide you through life with your insight and following that inner compass. Also, a gift and strength that you might not realize you have is the quality to communicate, not only through your words but actions, in a positive, highly vibrational way as well. People also find you patient and kind in the Temperance card, but also strong. Spirit, what else does Alex need to know about qualities and strengths now and in the not too distant future? Strength. So the Judgment card is going to be the energy behind, you know, clarifying all this kind of stuff that you're asking about. Once again, the strength and the Judgment together only certifying more that your clarity in communication is or will be stronger than you could imagine. But also your physical strength. Your physical strength is a gift, almost like a gift from the gods. And your ability to communicate with people is a very special gift, as well as seeing the people. Spirit, do you have any advice for Alex for now and in the not too distant future? Any advice on this? So you've got the Hanged Man and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Just hang in there. You may not know where you're really going, but you are moving forward with some of the epiphanies you've had in this Hanged Man, just hanging around waiting to see what happens. You know, your head might be in the clouds about things, but Spirit is saying you have the gift and the knowledge to stay balanced and stay in that state of mind that serves you instead of the one that doesn't. This is not a card for you. This Tower card, I'm just picking it up because it's it can be one of the most negative cards depending on the cards that are all around. But the clarifying card here in this Hanged Man is to clarify the whole overall energy is like, the Hanged Man is like those people that hang themselves from chains, from their skin, you know, and it pulls at their skin. And yeah, it causes them pain. Okay, it causes them also redemption, as well as brings them to a state of mind and a place. Sometimes people have to do this, you know, they kind of have to hurt themselves just to see if they still feel, because they might be so deeply depressed or so deeply lost in there or locked up in their PTSD or their agoraphobia. But it's almost like, you know, somebody who hangs themselves from the tree of life or the chains, you know, like I was expressing to you, but they come out of it with an epiphany. Like there's something about you that helps people to open their minds to things they might not have seen in the past. It's just the way you are. It's just your highly vibrational energy. But as well as you have hung yourself from the tree of life, just waiting for it to happen. And that's fine. Sometimes just waiting for life to happen, going with the flow of this wheel of fortune, picking and choosing what serves you, that makes you stronger in your state of mind mentally, is calling upon you to show you that you can see the people. You're patient, you're good, you're kind, you're honest. You're magical and highly vibrational once again, and you're loving, and you have all these wonderful gifts and strengths, not only to share with other people, but to also, you know, hone your craft and share it with yourself. I really feel like at the end of the day, this card is letting you know to continue down that spiritual journey. If you have not started it yet, you will very soon. You know, and let that Hanged Man and the epiphanies that you learn from the steps you're guided to take comfort you. Hanged Man can be a very positive card, and especially with all these positive cards around it. There is love all around you, so be grateful for that. I'm sorry that the chat wouldn't take such a simple question. That makes no sense, as all those questions are not, none of those words are on the hidden word list. Spirit, what is Margaret, and thank you so much for your donation. It's very kind and generous of you, Alex. So yeah, remember, you can move a mountain with a cup of water. It's all about your state of mind. Okay, so be good to yourself and your thoughts. Spirit, what does Margaret need to know about TJ? I'm calling forth Margaret's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Thank you so much for your like and subscription. I appreciate that. Will TJ take Margaret's offer she made to him today in the month of July? Yes, he will. He feels that whatever offer you made to him is going to be the next best thing for him in life. Okay, you got the Tower card as the energy behind this, okay? But what it's saying is that the Hierophant's saying you are providing some kind of love, trust, and caring foundation for you and him in your connection. And he has a great big heart-on for you. And I don't mean that, okay? I mean H-E-A-R-T. All right, dear? But yes, he will comply. He's willing. So keep me updated. I'm so glad he called you. Congratulations, you manifested it. So what's next? What do you want the next scene to be? Margaret and Alex. You're welcome, Margaret. Thank you so much for coming by and being a subscriber, liking the live, and adding your question to the chat today. I appreciate it. Hey, Tonia, how are you? Oh, there's no list, sweetheart. We're not a tarot channel here. This is my business. This is my job. But this is more of a music. This is a channel that is a channel of an artist, and my music is here on the channel. But I do the tarot on the lives because it's my job. It's what I do to put food on the table and pay the bills. So there's no list here. This is not unlike any other tarot channel you've ever been to. It's just first come, first serve. So go ahead and put your question in the chat, sweetheart, and let me know what you need to know. I can help you with love, life, family, friends, protection, financial issues, budgeting, twin flame, soulmates. But I do not do winds. I do not do pregnancy. I don't do health questions. This is not Madam Stormy's DNA test. Please don't ask me when you're going to die. No end of time questions and no cheating questions. Okay, dear? You can ask free questions about manifesting, love, dating life, sex life, budgeting, whatever. How to grow plants. But no end of time questions, please. You get one free yes, no. If you want to get an extra free yes or no, it's only $1. You can get a $5 Tacobox when I do these happy hours. It's $5 for 3 questions. You can get a $6 Tacobox with an extra added sauce, which is a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future. Even if it's a pet here that's here with us now or has crossed the Rainbow Bridge, or a loved one who's crossed the Rainbow Bridge. You can get the 1111 love reading. You can get the $15 XXX reading. You can get the $20 past, present, or future, or the $30 general reading, which is the international standard for tarot card reading. So what's coming for you in love? If you could phrase that as a yes or no question, that would be great. But a question like that, if you want to get a love reading, it's $11.11. Okay, that's more of like a love reading kind of paid reading here. All right, dear? I've got the 1111 love reading and the $15 XXX love reading. The 1111 love reading uses your typical regular tarot cards, whereas the XXX love reading, I use the sexual magical tarot, which is very different than, per se, the Rider-Waite-Smith or typical tarot deck. Spirit, I'm calling forth Tanya's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Tanya need to know about this love story? Will they find their love story that pleases them by summer? Yes or no? Okay, so Spirit says yes. In the Justice card. You may have already found it. Whatever you found will bring you quite a lot of happiness, but make sure you're not waiting around for it to happen. Don't give it any limitations for time. Because when you start trying to manifest things, crunch time manifesting things, it can get really frustrating. And it can really sometimes let you down if things don't show up the way that you'd like them to show up to you right away. You're already involuntarily manifesting the way you involuntarily breathe, so you might as well be good to yourself with your thoughts about it. You know, what are you telling yourself about your love story? What are you telling yourself about you, the situation? These are all really important things to be aware of. You know, what do you want in your love story? Talk to your creator as if they're your best friend, and you'll see things turn around about it sooner than you think, okay? Keep me updated. I'm here for you, okay? We're going to make it happen for you together. Thank you so much for your like and your subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. I'm sending you a big hug of love and trust. You have a good night. And remember, no waiting around for it now. It's already yours. What you desire desires you even more. This is just universal law. What you assume has no choice but to show up, so be careful with your thoughts, okay? Your thoughts are there to serve you. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You're welcome, Tanya. Thank you. Hey, Keep the Faith, how have you been? Welcome to the Chammy. Sure, sweetheart, what's going on? What's your question, dear? Hey, Summoners Indian. I did not mishear your question, dear. You said, hi, may I ask a question? And I said, hello, welcome back to the Chammy. Sure, what's your question, dear? Some people have been asking questions tonight, and the questions have not been going through the chat. YouTube did just do an update, so it's broken again. It's broken even more now. Oh. Oh, he's just being friendly and helpful, that's all. Thanks so much, Denian, for doing that, because one of the important things as a moderator that really helps me out is when the moderators actually give information to the people who come into chat like that. So that really helps. And you might even be able to like copy and paste from the description some of the things, like, you know, what the specials are, what I have to offer compared to what I don't have to offer, things like that. So when you say he, do you mean the moderator, or do you mean like somebody you're talking about? Or I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Maybe that's okay. The tarot card readings are better when I'm confused. Oh look, it's the ghost tour. Hello, ghost tour. Who's running it tonight? Is it Kevin or somebody else? Hey Alice, I'm Stormy. Nice to meet you. Yes. Welcome to the haunted house. Oh, someone you're talking about. Okay. I think he misheard me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I don't know what you're talking about. I wonder if some of the things that you're typing are just not going through in the chat. question is not going through. That is really strange. This doesn't make. You're the second person this has happened to tonight. You can also email me the question. I don't know why it's not working, sweetheart. And there aren't even that many words on the hidden list, so. But the channel is, channel has always been weird like that. It's always been weird that YouTube is like really restrictive and very adamant about the words that are used. Oh wow, that's a devastating message I just got. It's so weird. If you want to email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, try that as well. I don't know, maybe you have another account that's been hidden by the channel, which I doubt, but maybe YouTube's getting a little bit restrictive about the people who have multiple channels who might come here and try to get a reading, but also come on another one that's a troll. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying that for some reason, I don't know why, YouTube is like really, really sensitive about this channel. And its moderation. It's weird. It's weird. Like the last person this happened to, Keep the Faith, there were absolutely no words that are on the hidden word list or any words that were questionable in their question. They had to just email me. So if you want to email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com to put the question into chat, it is very interesting. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. You can email me at gypsyqueencardreader, or you can find me on Instagram at StormyBleu. Music is sacred. You might be able to send your question either way. I just don't understand why it won't let you type it in. Someone said, "Hey, sexy," to me earlier, and I was like, please don't talk to me like that. But YouTube didn't hide it, but yet they're trying to hide your question. Like, what's up with that? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Well, it's a yes or no question, and I don't need to know your question unless you really want me to know. But let's just see if it's a yes or no. I don't need to know your question. Spirit knows what your question is. So, Spirit, what does Keep the Faith need to know about their question tonight? I'm calling forth Keep the Faith's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Keep the Faith need to know about their question? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no, Spirit? Yes or no? Okay, this one's upright. I usually don't pick cards that fall down on the ground, but Spirit's saying yes to whatever your question is. Okay, stay fierce. All right, you got the dragon flying behind her. That's her pet dragon. But stay calm and sensitive, and keep nurturing yourself, and be good to yourself with your thoughts. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm sorry you couldn't get your question through, but I hope somehow Spirit has answered that for you. Oh my goodness. Well, do you have plenty of drinking water? Do you have a zero water fountain, or do you have any bottled water for you and the kids? I can't believe a whole town has been evacuated. Oh, look, I'll be here all night. I love you. Okay, Danielle, everything's gonna be fine. Just make sure y'all and the kids have water, and the dog too. The dog, oh my God. My friend is in the path of those terrible storms. Hey, CR. Welcome back to the channel. I have a friend in Kentucky who's in the path of all those terrible storms that are going on in the Midwest and in the upper southeast. And they've told everybody in Louisville they've got a warning not to use much water because they're shutting down the water treatment plant there because the whole thing is flooded. And they've had to evacuate a whole town that's north of her. I hope that she has water. You have a good night too. Keep the faith. I'll be back later with the spirit box and the REM pod. I know, it's terrible. So many people are getting it. They would just shut down some of these things that cause the climate change. Might help. Please show you the creepy graveyard. Okay. People just came by actually for the ghost tour. Well, the graveyard is under the house, the whole property. But let's see how far I can go into the yard. Like, the whole thing is a graveyard. But there's also a whole bunch of people over there. You can see their lights. And they're touring the graveyard site right now that actually has the tombstones. And they all just walked by a moment ago. Alice with the whole tour. It was kind of cool to see. Maybe tomorrow. I will do a live from where the tombstones are. But about 10 years ago, I had to call the police. And they sent out a police officer that happened to be my friend, Mr. Hitz, who is the historian of my town. And he's like, oh my God, you live here now? Holy cow. He's like, let me tell you a little bit about this house, a little bit about this land. And we went over all the historical knowledge about where the graves were and how far they go back into the neighborhood. And it's kind of scary because sometimes people will be like working on their houses and they find a casket in their basement or in their, not like in their basement, but like, you know, reconstructing their basement into, you know, different, a different space and time. One guy had to reconstruct a wall. He pulled the wall out and found caskets, you know, just right on the other side of the wall while redoing his basement. So creepy. And sometimes, like, sometimes you just not only feel it, but you can kind of smell old graveyard smell. I think the creepiest part is like some of those graves that are like above ground, and you could poke your finger in the grave inside the tomb. It creeps me out. It's so creepy. But yeah, maybe if I get some more time, I'll start doing some more graveyard tarot where I go over to where the tombstones are. All the graves in this plot, the next plot over and back to the creek, don't have tombstones. But here's what I was thinking about this area and why it's been a graveyard since pre-Civil War time. I have a feeling that this might have been Death Street. And what Death Street means in medieval times, Victorian times, Edwardian times, it's just where they buried their dead. It's where the town buried their dead, or where they would dump the bodies during wars. Kind of like a mass grave site kind of thing as well. I'm not sure if you've heard of this kind of stuff, but I have a feeling that this might have been Death Street. That's what they call it. When it's a place, it's a street, they go down the street, and that's where they dump the bodies or they bury their dead. I mean, it's huge. I would have to say that about maybe 1/8 of a mile. Maybe half a mile of it is a graveyard. The only parts of the house I show is my office and the kitchen. But what I have been wanting to do is take you guys on the ghost tour. Molly and I were going to do that last time she was here, but she ate like 4 takeaways and got really sick. Or was that on my birthday? Halloween. Yeah, that was on Halloween. But we didn't do the ghost tour when she came in February because she was having some issues with her foot. You know, she broke her foot a couple years ago. And she's been having to have multiple upon multiple upon multiple surgeries. So she just had a surgery before she came to visit in February. So we couldn't do a lot of walking or really go anywhere. And now she's had a surgery again. So I'm hoping that finally this will be the last surgery that she has to have on that ankle and foot. And I'm hoping that when she comes back, we will be able to do the ghost tour the way I would like to do the ghost tour for you guys. It might be a member-only thing. It might be a public thing. I just don't know yet. It just depends. But I only show my office space, the veranda, and the kitchen whenever sometimes I do these like Spaghetti Jam Wednesdays where like I used to play music for you guys and cook spaghetti and do tarot. But, well, I mean, my office is there every night. You see, I'm there every night. When I do the live with the spirit box and everything, that's my office. I woke up with this strange, like, bruise on my arm. Hurts. Maybe it's from me, like, leaning my arms on the table or something. Oh, well, I bet you're right. It will be all gone. I didn't know that George was from there. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I didn't know Kentucky made hot boys, but thanks for letting me know. All right, sweetheart. I'm so glad that I've been able to help you with those free yes/no questions. That's awesome. I'm just gonna take a 5-minute break. If anybody wants to get a paid reading or wants to get a free yes/no question, please put your donations in now. Please put your questions in now because I am going to be logging out soon. Okay? I really appreciate it if you do that now. I'll be right back. Alright, well, if nobody wants to get a paid reading or a free yes or no, I'm going to go have dinner. Thank you so much for coming by the channel and liking the live, subscribing, asking your questions, donating. I will be back a little bit later with the REM pod and the spirit box. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. See you later, alligators.